I don't know anyone who understands the power of words more than Maya Angelou. I've been in her home at a party, and someone telling a homophobic joke or making fun of someone in a derogatory way, and watched her invite them to leave or stop them in mid-sentence and say, "Not in my house, you won't."
Words are things, I'm convinced. You must be careful about the words you use, or the words you allow to be used in your house. In the Old Testament, we are told in Genesis that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. That's in Genesis. Words are things. You must be careful. Careful about calling people out of their names, using racial pejoratives and sexual pejoratives and all that ignorance. Don't do that. Someday we'll be able to measure the power of words. I think they are things. I think they get on the walls. They get in your wallpaper. They get in your rugs, in your upholstery, in your clothes, and finally into you.
So this right here was another great example of power of words. And Maya Angelou explained it really well in this video. I really liked when she said that words are things and that words will get into you. And you need to be careful what words you are using in your house and how you are talking to people. I know that many people understand this whole concept, that words can hurt you and words can lift your spirit or break your spirit. So many people understand it on a, basic level, that if you call someone bad names, it will affect them negatively and it can, ruin their mood and create a negative thought pattern in their mind. But there's an even deeper way to look at power of words, because words are building blocks of your reality. And if you study Emerald Tablets long enough, you will understand the power of words. This video right here was just the tip of an iceberg, because there is so much more that you don't see, and not many people really understand the depth of it. You will basically have to train your mind to recognize this, that words are building blocks of your reality. When I say words, most people think about the words that they can hear and words they can speak. But in reality, everything in your life can be broken down to words, and it's not always necessarily words that you can hear or speak. So basically, it's words that are coming without a sound, just like Todd is saying in the tablets, that you learn words without a sound. And what does he mean by that, words without a sound? So let me give you my version of this. For example, when you are just a baby and you are starting to walk by yourself, you will fall many times before you learn how to take first few steps properly without falling. So you need to do this movement over and over again, and you need to learn how to keep a good balance, learn about the timing, and you need to put this whole thing together, and that's when you will learn how to walk properly without falling. It's a process and it takes time, and everyone goes through this process. So as you train yourself and learn how to walk properly as a baby, you learn this knowledge. You learn how to keep a balance. You learn how to, move your legs in a way that won't make you fall. And as you learn those things, this information gets stored in your head and you can break it down into words. You learn a new word. It's not about hearing how to walk. It's about learning how to walk. So it's a skill, and you are building up this skill, and you can break down that skill into different words. This whole thing is very deep, so it's words that you learn without speaking them or hearing them. The point here is that you need to learn different cycles and movements of cycles, and those cycles can be broken down into words. The more words you know, the better your understanding of reality will be, and the more power and control you will have in your life.